Hello everybody, welcome to another tarot reading. My name is Amber and this is Earthy Indigo. I hope that you are doing very well today or tonight or whenever it is that you are tuning in to this reading. This is going to be a super short intro. I'm sure none of you will mind. Please do make sure you check out the description box below if you're interested in more information about me, my social media, my website, and the legal disclaimers. Down there you will also find links to the channeled song from today's reading, which is Wonderwall by Oasis. Alright, let's jump into this. This is probably going to be a little bit of a shorter reading. I have to go get my daughter shortly, so I want to try and get this out before I have to go get her. But yeah, let's just jump into this, shall we? Welcome back, returning subscribers, new subscribers. Non-subscribers, I hope that you are all doing very well. Thank you again for all of your love and support. All of the likes, comments, shares, and subscribes have not only helped the channel's growth, but it's also helped the messages get out to more people who may need to hear them as well. So thank you all very much for that. I really appreciate that. I wouldn't be able to do any of this without any of you. But if you are a returning subscriber, then you know this is a timeless reading. Whenever you happen to come across it is when you're meant to hear these messages. I'm an energy reader and an intuitive reader, so if I say things like he, she, masculine, feminine, I'm talking about energy, I'm not talking about gender. I also read the cards intuitively, and I pick up on the messages intuitively, and I channel messages. So, there you go. Alright, let's get into this, and see what it's about. I'm honestly kind of feeling like this might be a look at whoever it is that's on your mind, especially because of that song, Wonderwall. It might be somebody that's like, maybe they want to talk to you or communicate with you in some way, but they're not sure how to do it or like what to say, or even if you'll be receptive to them or not. But I do kind of feel like there's something about you that maybe like makes them feel safe. You know what I mean? But let's see here. All right, what are we reading on today? Oh, wow, we have the King of Pentacles. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just say that this is going to be a who is on your mind. You're probably already aware of that based off of the title of the reading. That's why you clicked on here. King of Pentacles, though. I feel like the King of Pentacles was in one of our most recent readings, this energy at least. So we could be talking about a masculine. Doesn't have to be the case. We could also be talking about an earth sign. Earth energy is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. So that might be significant here, either for you or this person. This person might be, I'm kind of getting like a really strong independent vibe from this person. Like maybe this person, maybe they're like really independent. Maybe they're single. It's something about like standing on their own. Like I feel like they, how do I say this? Like they take care of themselves. Do you know what I mean? Like they pay their own bills and they're financially stable. They could have like a really, like high position at their job, or just like a really, it could be a good job, but it could also be like a job where they've been at the same company or with the same company or in the same line of work for like a really long time. There's like a sense of like kind of stability here. I also feel like this person may be very grounded and rooted. It could be to like their environment, but it could also be to like traditions or a way of thinking. So we'll get some more information on that to see what comes out here. Strength on the bottom of the deck, which would be Leo energy. So maybe this person is trying to find strength. We have the Chariot and the Queen of Swords. So it's possible here, I'm not going to pull these cards out, I'm going to leave them on the bottom of the deck, but we have Leo and Cancer energy and air energy, which is Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. But it's possible that this King of Pentacles might be trying to find the strength to move forward or reach out with communication to a Queen of Swords. So apply that how that resonates. And I'm just saying that because of the messages that were coming through with the song. Alright, so what's up with this King of Pentacles? What do we need to know about the King of Pentacles? So we have... Wow. Okay, so I think I was kind of right. We have the Knight of Wands. We have the Four of Wands, which is the 1111 card. And we have the Queen of Cups. So I definitely do think that this King of Pentacles here This King of Pentacles here is rushing towards a feminine. Towards this Queen of Cups. Could be a water sign, doesn't have to be the case. We also have fire energy here. Fire would be Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. Water is Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio. But take what resonates for you. But that's on it. That's what I'm feeling. Like, I don't really know how else to say that. For some of you, they may see you as being their soulmate or their twin flame or their divine counterpart, however that resonates for you. For others of you, you know, they may be coming forward to have some sort of celebration with you, but the Four of Wands can talk about marriage too. So there could be something here about commitment. Okay. Well, very interesting. What's on the bottom of the deck? The Seven of Wands. It may feel like they have to defend themselves, or maybe defend the connection, or defend... I don't know, maybe they feel like they have to be a little defensive when it comes to you, or guarded in what they say. Maybe they did something in the past that makes them feel like a little hesitant here, because I am kind of getting a feeling too where they feel like they need to find the strength to say whatever they need to say to you. It's like maybe they don't know what to say, or they want to make sure they say the right thing in the right way. We have the Lovers on the bottom of the deck here with the Witch's Tarot. So and then the Sun. So they see a lot of happiness with this Queen of Wands. There's a lot of potential here. At least they see that. All right, so, well, tell us about this Knight of Wands. They're rushing in here. Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords. So they've been working really hard to free themselves from something. It could be a mindset. It could be karmic cycles. It could be another connection. Apply how it resonates for you. Okay, tell us more. The Knight of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles and the Seven of Swords. Yeah, I think that it's, for some of you, this person has been planning. It could be for like a while. They've been like trying to figure out what to say, how to say it. They want to come in the right way, especially with the Knight of Cups and then the Knight of Wands here. Like, they don't want to just come in with a bunch of passion. You know what I mean? I mean, passion's definitely nice and I feel like necessary, but they don't want it to just be that, you know? Like, maybe if this is somebody that you know from the past, like if you had a past connection with this person, maybe they showed up in player energy before, but they don't want to now. They want to show up kind of like more, because the Knight of Cups can be Prince Charming, right? Prince or Princess Charming. So kind of like that, you know, like show up correctly. I don't know how else to say that. I think this is pretty like cut and dry, like, to be honest with you. We have a masculine that's trying to work up the courage to communicate to a feminine. Okay, so about what? What does this masculine want to talk to this feminine about? Let's clarify the Four of Wands. Nine of Pentacles. The Hanged Man. Clarify the Nine of Pentacles. You could both be single. I'm kind of getting this feeling of like wanting to change your relationship status. Do you see this? Did you see that? It's the Star and the Ace of Swords. They want to come forward and clarify something with you. Maybe clarify their feelings. Maybe clear the air in some way. There's a truth that they want to come forward and bring to you. They see you as the star. You are their wish fulfillment, or this is their wish fulfillment. This connection is their wish fulfillment. Apply it how it resonates for you. I just keep getting this feeling with the Nine of Pentacles, because this is my single ladies card, right? My single ladies, single dude, single whatever, single person card. And it's clarifying the Four of Wands, which can talk about marriage. So, I mean, like, and I'm not saying, you know, they're going to get down on one knee or the other way around, you know. But I'm feeling it as being like, I want to change your relationship status from single to being in a connection. Clarify the Ace of Swords. What is this truth that they need, that they want to come in and reveal? There's a little mermaid on this Queen of Cups. I like just looked down and looked right at this little mermaid right here. So there could definitely be a child or children involved in this situation. Maybe the Little Mermaid movie in specifically is significant for you. It also kind of seems like this throne that this Queen of Cups is sitting on has a crown on it, but I think that it's actually the sun. Like the sun is about to rise behind this Queen of Cups. So it's like the sun is rising on this Queen of Cups. Maybe something about this Queen of Cups has been illuminated to this king. Interesting. Bottom of the deck is the Empress. So, I definitely think that for some of you, you might resonate, if you resonate with being the Divine Feminine, you might resonate with being this Queen of Cups over here. And for me, too, the Nine of Pentacles is the Empress, when the Empress is, you know, at home chilling. You know, she's worked really hard on this beautiful garden that she's standing in here, and she's, you know, enjoying the fruits of her labor. And she's worked really hard on it on her own. I think that this masculine knows that about this feminine. I don't know if they can like see this feminine in some way or another, but they can see that. They can see that this feminine is standing in their own power, standing in their own independence. They have created this beautiful empire for themselves, by themselves. Clarify the Ace of Swords. We have the Six of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, so for some of you, this is somebody from the past. The Six of Cups and the Five of Cups, this is somebody from the past who might be feeling like really upset about what happened. Maybe they're feeling upset about something that happened in the past. Ace of Pentacles. They want to come in and not only reveal the truth, but they want to give you a really solid offer. We have the Moon. So they're not really sure how to like reveal it. Maybe this is something that they haven't really revealed to anybody else. But I feel like they're in their fields. Like, to be honest with you, it could be, they have been in their fields for a while. There's something about, the situation that this King of Pentacles, it's like a sudden revelation or like an aha moment, like a sudden moment of clarity. Like a light was shown on this situation with this Queen of Cups, and it was like all of a sudden this masculine, this King of Pentacles here, they were like, oh, I can see clearly now, the rain is gone. I can see all obstacles in my way. Something like that, which is interesting because it's actually raining outside. Maybe there's a sense of clearing away. Maybe this masculine has cleared their energy or cleansed their energy or their aura or something. Maybe they've been tapping into some spirituality. Let's talk about that. Let's talk about this King of Pentacles. Let's switch decks though. Let's go back to the Delos Tarot. Tell us more about this King of Pentacles. The Moon and the Empress. Wow. Yeah. I think that, it's followed by the Ten of Wands. I think that this masculine has been holding on to these feelings, these thoughts about this Empress, probably even this Empress, for a while. I think it's kind of been something that might be becoming a heavy burden for them. It's possible that it's because they haven't told anybody. Like maybe this is like a secret feeling within them. It's not something that they've revealed to anybody. It might even be something that they didn't even reveal to themselves until recently, and that's why, you know, they can see clearly now. We have Cancer with the Moon, Taurus, Libra with the Empress, and then fire energy again with the Wands. So I think that's beautiful, and I think it's honestly pretty cut and dry. So anything else we need to know? High Priest. Shadow side. Okay. So the High Priest is the Hierophant, more Taurus energy coming out here. And then we have the Hermit. Virgo energy, and then the shadow side, I'm getting Scorpio energy with that. So for me in this deck, the High Priest is a representation of the Divine Masculine because the High Priestess would be the Divine Feminine, right? So it's logical that the High Priest would be the Divine Masculine. This Masculine is still working through some shadow stuff. They're still working through some karma. They're still in hermit mode. But they are heavily thinking about this Empress. And they're really wanting to reach out to her. They're really wanting to give some clarity, some truth, a stable foundation. We have 3 major arcanas that came out for this person. So we can't leave it on that, obviously. Let's get a time frame. Can we get a time frame? No, please only take this if it resonates, Kate. Time is fluid. I don't feel like that's the best way to say that, but our understanding of time is so limited, and especially just limited to this dimension. Also, free will is a thing, y'all, okay? Just because the cards say something may or may not happen doesn't mean it's going to happen, you know? Like, you know, just like you can't get mad at Bruno from Encanto because he predicted that somebody's goldfish would die. Well, duh. Like, sorry, but duh. You know, like, he didn't make it happen. He just saw it happening. It's like looking through a window and seeing a movie play. Like, you can't get mad at the messenger, okay? So don't come at me and say, well, this didn't happen in this time and it was in this reading. Well, this is also a general collective reading. So don't make the story fit if it doesn't. Only take what resonates, okay? I'm saying all of this because I don't like doing outcomes. I don't like giving time frames, and I don't like doing that on purpose because I don't know you. I don't know your life. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know what you got going on, you know, day to day. And like I said, free will is a thing. You know, just because this person's thinking about the Empress, just because this person is thinking about reaching out to the Empress, doesn't mean that they will. Okay? It doesn't. Just saying. Just gonna put that out there. But for those of you where this masculine will reach out to the Empress, to this feminine, let's see if we can get a time frame, right? All right, so I'm looking for a number here. Let's get a time frame of when this masculine may make contact with this feminine. Thank you. King of Cups. Wow. That was not helpful. So you know what that tells me? You're not supposed to know. Divine timing is at play. Trust the process, boo. He's in his feels, though. He's in his feels, for sure. Could be during a water sign season. You know, I'm not going to say that specifically. The message that came through, the message for me is you're not supposed to know. Trust the process. All in divine timing, right? But for some of you, maybe. Okay, so let's stop the tarot. Ooh. And let's get some twin flame messages. And let's see what this masculine would like to say to this feminine. What would they like to say? What is this truth that they want to, holy wow, reveal? There's a lot. Only take what resonates, y'all, for show. Okay. My goodness. Alright, so the first one we have is we have loved before and we will love again. Now this could talk about past life connection, so please apply how it resonates for you. You know, but I do think that this person has that faith that you will reconnect. Aw, I love this one. This one's like one of my favorites. You are my favorite memory. I heard you're mine too. So maybe it's mutual. You took me by surprise. You had me at hello. Divine feminine. So I think that they are definitely recognizing you as being their divine feminine. For some of you, they've had to be, oh my gosh, how do I say this? They have been working themselves on some feminine wounds, you know. We all have, you know, feminine wounds, masculine wounds. We all have feminine and masculine within us. That is the yin and the yang, you know. So maybe that's what this masculine is working through right now. That's the shadow work that they're doing, is healing some of those, healing their own internal wounded feminine. You know what I mean? All right. I believed what I was told about you. Oh. So take that if that resonates. That's only going to be significant, I think, to those of you where this was somebody that you were connected with before. But that could have been exactly what it was. That could have been the aha moment where they realized that what they were told about you was a lie. And maybe now they're having to be like, well, shit, now I got to kind of like reevaluate my life a little bit, or the situation, or whatever it may be. You make me feel safe. That's how you can tell the difference between a higher level soulmate and or divine partner versus a karmic. If anybody is wondering, you will feel safe with them. They're never going to put you in any sort of a situation where there's any kind of abuse. If there's any sort of abuse, it's not your counterpart. Sorry, not sorry, but that's a karmic. It could be a false twin, you know, it could be a catalyst, but that's not your person. All right, like please don't stay in any sort of a situation that makes you feel uncomfortable or puts you in precarious situations or unsafe situations just because you think that person is your twin flame or your divine partner, because there's no abuse. There's no, like, none of that. Okay, yeah, you're gonna, like, you're two individual people, right? So you're not gonna get along on everything. Like, you may have different favorite colors, or maybe, like, they want to stay home and watch movies more and you like to go out more, but you figure it out, you know, that kind of a thing. What I'm talking about is, like, the situations where it never gets, like, beyond that. You know, like, you can talk about things and you can work things out, but it doesn't end up in explosions. It doesn't end up in fighting. It doesn't end up with them belittling you or things like that, you know? So for whoever needs to hear that, I feel like that's an important message to be shared, especially within the divine partner twin flame community, because I do feel like there is a lot of misinformation out there when it comes to this collective, and those of us who are on this collective, you know, like, we have to be careful. And I have personally fallen into the trap of believing the wrong information, and I spent 12 years with a false twin because of that. So, you know, I'm here to say, don't be like me, okay? I will tell you what nobody told me, and that is that you know, if there's abuse, it's not your person, okay? Please check out the description box below if you or anybody you know is in that kind of a situation and may need some assistance. Anyway, we have my heart skips a beat when I see you. The intensity was too much for me. Yeah, I think that's probably because there was some outside interference here. Especially with I believed what I was told about you. Things just got to be too much for them. You know, maybe you were telling them that, you know, what they were being told wasn't true, and the other people were telling them that it was, and they just didn't know who to believe, you know, like that kind of a thing. But it could have just also been the connection itself. I write messages to you and delete them before sending them. Yeah, we know that, sir or madam. We figured that out. I think that's just confirmation that this person is really thinking about you, thinking about reaching out to you, thinking about communicating with you. I just don't think that they know what to say, you know? There's something about you that I just can't forget. I know they are my karmic. So for those of you where, and we have, I'm already connected to somebody else. So there you go. All right. If this is for you, if your person is still connected with somebody else, here you go. There's that light. That light that was shown, the clarity that they received. They know who you are and they know who they are. And that's why they're still in this cycle. Only take that if that resonates. That is going to be confirmation of something that you already know. You already know your person is in a commitment. If you don't know that, that's not for you. And you can leave that, okay? But yeah. Karma is being balanced, what I say. That's, if you're wondering why they haven't reached out to you yet, that's why. They are balancing their karma. All in divine timing. That's why when we asked for a timing card, we didn't get an answer, because you can't rush that stuff. Okay? You can't. And you should want to allow this person, and that's part of the unconditional love, right? Is you love them enough to let them heal, to let them work through their stuff, even if that means being with a karmic, even if that means, you know, being in third party situations, because they have to do what's best for them, you know, and it's not about the union, it's about the awakening. And as long as you're both doing your individual work, it's only a matter of time before you come back together, because that's the point of it. So you don't need to worry about rushing anything. You don't need to, you know, get stuck in the 3D idea of, well, when will it happen? It's already happening, you know? Just not maybe in the way that you expect it, but it is. And trust the process, you know? 11-11, baby. 11-11. I ghost or run because I'm afraid of being hurt again. So that could have been what had happened in the past. Maybe they heard something about you that wasn't true, and they were afraid that they were going to get hurt, so they ran. The communication was off between us. Yeah. I'm drawn to you like the moth to the flame. And these new emotions confuse me. Yeah, there you go. That's another reason why they, you know, haven't reached out either. They don't know what to say. They don't really even know, like, how they feel. These are probably things that they've never felt before, especially if they're in a connection already, like, and then they realize that they have this, you know, connection with you. Like, imagine, just, like, try to, like, tap into your empathy a little bit there and, like, put yourself in that person's shoes and, like, try to imagine, like, how that must be for them. Like, that's got to be overwhelming. It's got to be a lot of different kinds of emotions. Like, you know, they got to process it. And part of unconditional love is loving them enough to let them do that, you know? All right. Let's get an angel number. Okay, we have 2. Now this is for you, the viewer, whether you resonate with being the masculine or the feminine, or whether you were just here hanging out with us, having fun. We have the number 2424. Good times, leisure, rest, holiday, pleasure, love, affection, kindness, and happiness. You are worthy of affection, leisure, and pleasure. If you tell your family and friends how you feel, you'll find that you're all on the same page and can work together effectively. Many people are rooting for you. If you spread love, it will find its way back to you multiplied. That is a gorgeous message. I love that message with all of my heart. Okay. We have 0220, which is a mirror number. Act on your idea. Realistically and practically approach goals. Divine timing. Divine timing. Told you. Ambition, cooperation, and discipline. You have the benefit of good fortune, and if you use your wise judgment, you can do anything. In this place, you can reach new heights. You should act on your potential when you see this pattern, since what you plant will grow. You're about to experience a spectacular ascent. Beautiful. I love it. Very, very positive messages. All right, let's end this with a message from the universe. Thank you all very much for taking some time out of your day or night to hang out here with me, get these messages. I do hope that they brought you the clarity and confirmation that you were looking for, if that is what you were here looking for. Like I said earlier, if you were here just hanging out with us, thank you. I appreciate it. I hope that you had fun and that you were entertained. And thank you all again for all of your support. It means the world to me. So thank you again. All right, we have 2 messages from the universe. So the first one says, every situation in life is temporary. So when life is good, make sure you enjoy it and receive it fully. When life is not so good, remember that it will not last forever and better days are on the way. Wait, isn't there a song? I'm getting like a song. I see better days. Something, 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 something. I don't know. It's gone now. think it was a country song. I don't know a lot of country songs. All right, we have the last one is, don't be afraid to say I love you or thank you to those who deserve to hear it. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. I'm going to repeat that one. For the masculines out there in the back who didn't hear. Don't be scared of embarrassing yourself or appearing soppy. You will never regret a heartfelt I love you or a message of appreciation. You will only ever regret not saying it. Oh my word. I mean, when the divine's got a message, boo, the divine's gonna come through. I like how that rhymed. All right, that's all I have for you guys. I hope that they were helpful and they resonated. I hope that you have a wonderful day or night or whenever it was you were tuning in to this reading, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.